सिमसिमे पानीमा झ्यालले बेमान पर्छ कि जिन्दगानीमा हे पन्त पिने सुपारी किनिन दाइलाई चिने दिदीलाई चिनिन सिमसिमे पानीमा झ्यालले बेमान पर्छ कि जिन्दगानी. When I started my charity, I didn't have like all the ambitions, and as I said, I have not studied development studies, but I know what works, and I always try to think sustainable projects, not just a project.
So this is my first morning at the school. We just had a welcome ceremony, and I think now we're going to have some pictures with all the staff. These are the teachers and the principal of Prashwal School. First shift.
Nursery to class 1 is KG and 1.
So the older students will come this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's up here. More classrooms.
You can now see.
I can have a look.
Project log.
So where is their forest near here?
Yeah, there's here. Some.
Over here?
Yeah.
Huh. So is it always this hazy?
Yeah.
Sometimes is it more clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. So is it always this hazy?
Yeah.
Sometimes is it more clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do the students move from class to class, or does each class have its own room where it has all its subjects?
Or exam?
For regular schooling, like is there a science room, a math room, an English room?
No, they have just one class and there's still different period.
Okay, and different teachers will come to the different classes? Wakarimashita. It's the same in Japan.
Japan also?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
same.
similar, yeah. They need new things.
So that is ground also that is in high.
Yeah.
This is different and that is different honor.
Ah.
Exactly not for school.
It's not designed as a school?
Yes, for school.
But what was it used for originally?
It's personal.
Oh, it was somebody's house?
Yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's also sitting here. And he has one room here. He lives here.
Oh, the owner still lives
Yeah,
there?
he lives here.
Huh.
And she does students.
Hello.
This is Blackberry.
Oh, you're really high up. I visited some schools in Japan, and I showed them Richard's video about Prashwal School, and they had a lot of questions. I couldn't answer them, so I said I would ask some students their questions when I was here visiting Hetauda. So one of the questions I remember them asking me was, what do you have for lunch at school?
We eat biscuits.
Oh, biscuits.
Yes, and chop, chips, and
Chips?
and beetroot rice.
Yeah.
Then vegetable.
Do you have a cafeteria at school? Does somebody make lunch, or do you bring lunch from your house?
We have to bring lunch from home.
Oh, but do you eat it all together?
Yes.
Yeah? Between each class, how much time is there?
Between math class we have 5 minutes small break.
Oh, okay. Is it like that between every class?
Yes.
Always 5 minutes?
No, we have all nursery to 5. We have only 5 minutes to drink water.
Oh, is there a teacher's room at your school?
Sorry.
A teacher's room, a staff room?
Yes.
Yeah?
There is 2 computer and library.
Oh, I see. And is there a library for the students?
Yes.
Yeah? What about after-school activities. In Japan, all the students do club activities. Sometimes they learn a sport, sometimes they practice, I don't know, an activity they like. Do you have anything like that at your school?
Yes, there is after 7th grade we have class,
Yeah.
and at 8th grade we have dance,
Oh.
library,
Yeah.
handicraft,
Wow.
drawing, quiz contest,
Yeah.
etc.
Speech contest?
Speech contest also,
Oh.
spelling contest.
Yeah. The students have speech contest in Japan also. Wait, what do you like the best? What do you like to do?
I like to play quiz contest, spelling contest,
Yeah.
and speech.
If you look at my running cost of Nest, it is I'm not paid. None of the members are paid. We work on free time. I work on odd times like Saturdays and Sundays. And many people have a stereotype that running an NGO, being an executive member, she should have like all the facilities, But I really disagree. For me, charity work is something that you can offer. You need not to be very rich in financially, but if your heart is open-minded, and I always encourage to be transparent.
Dad was just eating water.
Oh, right there.
Yes.
Wow.
Anu.
Ooh, wait. Okay, you're
My name is Anu.
Anu and
My name is Niru.
primary level in Nepal. What is the average Nepali government school like?
That the quality of education will be totally substandard, that the teachers will be untrained, and that in many cases the teachers don't come to school and the children just come and sit in empty classrooms. So there's really, in terms of the Nepali government and in terms of a lot of NGO initiatives right now, there's lacking this sense of there being social justice in education in Nepal, for ensuring that high quality education is offered to children regardless of their economic background. So really right now the government education system there's a lot of problems with it, and as a result of that, the primary schools, the boarding schools have filled that gap and are now offering a high quality education, but to a very small percentage of the elite children of Nepal. And when you create a two-tier system like that, what you're doing is you're dooming up to 70–80% of the children of Nepal to either no education or such a substandard education that many of them will drop out by the time in their early teenage years. And you're creating this tiny elite who are already economically advantaged, who go on and they eventually take over the government jobs or they leave Nepal. And I think if Nepal has any hope of really providing like basic rights, whether it's education, health, basic social rights for any of its citizens, the education system is the very first step that needs to
The model that I've presented here, it was my private schools. I donated, and again I would like to repeat again. The reason I donated is I can make a change. The community can decide what kind of education they want, and this school is not just a school. This is the social development center in which, like during summer vacation, there we can run literacy classes, and if we can invite maybe the expertise. Agriculture and the farmers of the village could have some kind of technical training, maybe in the morning, and in the evening there could be some other kind of programs for the community. So I consider, when I say the Pradol School project, I don't just consider that kids go there and spend 10 to 4 and then we offer education. For me, education is a holistic approach in which the whole community should feel ownership. So they should feel that's a part of the community. It is very